From the Owens Student Media Center, this is Community Connection, putting you in touch with what's happening within the community and on our campus. Here's your host.
Welcome to Community Connection. I'm Rob Thomas. With me today is the president of Owens Community College, Dr. Dione Somerville, and it's a pleasure to have you here. You've got so much to share with us. You've been here since June, and what's been taking place for you?
You know, this has been a time where I'm just learning so much about Owens. I came in feeling as though I had an idea of the sense of, who the institution is, and I really do mean who, because it's the people who really make this institution what it is. But I've been meeting, faculty as they are available or as they come back on campus. I've been, meeting some students. That's the bad part about starting in the summer. You don't get to see so many. And so I'm looking forward to August when everyone is back more in full force. But community members, and it's been so amazing to see the pride that so many people have in Owens. And so whether it's, in the Toledo area, if it's Findlay, Hancock County, everyone has just been so embracing and so positive about Owens. And so that's really what my last, several weeks have been like since June 15th, is doing a lot of that engagement and, reestablishing relationships, partnerships, even with other institutions of higher education. It's been a wonderful experience.
You are an ambassador, you're an advocate, and I don't think that the lay people always understand the significant role that the president plays when it comes to developing and building relationships. Mm-hmm. Would you comment on that?
Oh, absolutely. I think that a lot of times the president is the person who either can be an entree or a closer when it comes to those kinds of relationships. And, being a college president is really the embodiment of the institution. And I think that's some of the heaviness of it. You know that you are in many ways, even though in many ways you shouldn't be, but you are the face of the institution. And so I think people often ascribe extra meaning to that. And sometimes they want to engage with the president as a symbol of the institution's commitment, of values, where their mission is, where priorities are going to be. And so that's an important part of it. And I think being able to be, to have those kind of networked connections throughout our region for our students, for business and industry, for economic development for the region, for philanthropic reasons and donors, all of that is hugely important to be able to establish or reestablish those relationships. Some of the conversations I've been engaged in are long-term partnerships where people really feel the sense that it is re-engaged because we now have some new opportunities simply because a new person is at the helm. There's a lot of meaning that goes into that, that I'm really, I try to be incredibly cognizant of, that it's not just me as an individual, but it really is about the entire Owens Community College community that is with me with that.
And you have a responsibility not only to the students, to the community, but you answer to a board as well.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And so there's several members of our board of trustees and the chair of the board. She and I are in regular communication. We talk about strategic direction of the institution. There's also our foundation board of directors that really works alongside us to help support the institution for mission-driven initiatives. And then also the Ohio Department of Higher Education and our chancellor to be able to make sure that we're aligned and that we're doing the work that we need to for higher education for the state of Ohio.
And you are from the area as well, so you're pretty familiar with Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan.
I am. And it has changed so much. I'm a native Detroiter.
Well, thank you so much. 4 minutes is not enough time to really hold a great conversation with you, but we appreciate you being here. It's Dr. Dione Somerville. She's the president of Owens Community College. I'm Rob Thomas.
This has been Community Connection. If your group or organization would like to appear on Community Connection, message us from the Owens Community College Radio Facebook page. From the Owens Student Media Center, this has been Community Connection.